Of massive importance to both clubs, has attracted one of the biggest crowds of the season to the baseball ground, with thousands more watching the action live on giant screens at Molineux. For Derby, it's a game they surely have to win to maintain their chance of reaching the promotion playoffs for the third time in 4 seasons. Roy McFarlane welcomes back his inspirational captain Craig Short following a 2-match ban, and winger Paul Simpson has recovered from a back injury. Derby's Lee Mills, signed from Wolves in February, certainly won't need any motivating for this one, and nor will Gordon Cowans, who moved in the opposite direction, leaving the baseball ground for Wolves in December. Graham Taylor still believes his side can win automatic promotion, and indeed if they beat Derby tonight, Wolves would be only 4 points behind the leaders Middlesbrough with a game in hand. Injuries have again forced Taylor to make changes. Neil Emblem, the latest to miss out. Jamie Smith and Peter Shirtleff were both recalled to a 5-man defence. The referee is John Holbrook from Shropshire. So Derby get us underway. They've taken 22 out of the last 30 points to really haul themselves into the promotion picture. Wolves have gone 5 league games without defeat. This really is a crunch match on a perfect evening. The pitch has been heavily watered to combat the recent dry spell. And Wolves with a somewhat new-look formation, straight onto the attack here. Mark Rankin sliding it through just too far ahead of Steve Bull. So a first touch for Russell Holt in the Derby goal, making his 11th appearance tonight on loan from Leicester City. Steve Sutton, though, is fit again and on the bench tonight. Goodman trying to find Cowans, and another touch for Russell Holt. And a very confident one to fool Steve Bull. However, the kick that followed it wasn't so clever. Went straight to Cowans, and thence it's come on to Goodman. Wolves off to a flying start here, and could well have been off to a goal start in the first minute. Goodman's shot rattling against the post, and Derby looking very anxious, concede a corner. Well, how unlucky for Don Goodman, who's still only scored 1 goal in 23 games since he came from Sunderland.
Well, you've got to feel very unhappy for Don Goodman there. What a magnificent strike. Very bad luck.
Russell Holt will be relieved. It's only a corner, but there could be a problem yet. Williams heading it away, and Harks lets it run for the goal kick.
Graham will already be thinking, oh no, don't say it's not going to be our night. When you get an opportunity like that in the first minute, wonderful effort, really deserved the goal.
Gabbiadini doing well to find Pembridge. It goes on to Simpson and breaks loose to Pembridge. Well, we could have had 2 goals in the first 2 minutes here. A splendid effort by the young Welshman.
Very easily as well. What a lovely strike on his favourite foot. Good strike. Looks as though it's going to be a lively old game, old boy.
Clearance by Law, aimed at Bull, and there was a foul there by big Craig Short on Steve Bull.
As I said before, tactically you can see them lining up for the battle now. There's a little position in the ground on the pitch where there are all yellow and all white shirts, and here they go.
And it was a good free kick from Rankin to keep that pressure on. And Wolves keep possession with Cowans. Shot by Kelly, hits his own player, chance here, and they score. Don Goodman. 11 minutes gone. Goodman finally gets only his 2nd Wolves goal, and what a vital night to get it. He reacted quicker than anyone else to that loose ball, and Wolves are in front.
Actually, he deserved a bit of luck, did Don Goodman, and he got it because the ball bounced very kindly for him and he slotted it away. Having hit the post in the first minute, He's taken it well. It was a kind bounce, and it's no more than he deserved.
Well, he'll be hoping it's not an unhappy omen, because his only other Wolves goal before tonight came in a 5-1 defeat at Bolton Wanderers. And the foul has gone against Gabbiadini, and Wolves will be relieved about that, because Simpson collected the ball and only had one defender to beat.
It was a foul, there was no question about that. Gabbiadini put his body between himself, the opponent, and the ball. Well spotted by the referee.
It's a good kick by Stowell. Williams getting it clear. Trollope under pressure. Cowans won it back. Now Kelly. It's a good ball to Goodman. Another fine effort by Goodman. This time into the side netting. He looks really sharp tonight, Don Goodman. That's 3 fine efforts he's had. He's hit the post, scored a goal, and now hit the side netting.
Oh, you're right, he looks in the mood, but that was a super little dinky ball by David Kelly, you know. And well hit by Goodman, wide of course. But he does look a bit mean tonight.
Gabbiadini. Simpson finding Mills. Ridge tried to play it back to him, and Mills took some time to get it under control, but in the end managed to get his shot in.
He worked it very well here, actually, Lee Mills. He never quite got the ball under control, which he was looking for, but he's tackled by 3 Wolves players, and in the end it was no bad effort, actually.
Simpson. In early to Mills. Who's done well to set it up. That's a splendid effort. And again, just wide of the upright. Paul Trollope gets into these forward positions from midfield so intelligently.
Again, another good ball by Paul Simpson, and it was laid off before Trollope's shot with good control by Mills. And I get the feeling that this is what Derby are going to do. They've got to knock the ball into feet and then move off of it either side to get the shot in. No good going airborne.
And the ball has come straight through to Gabbiadini, but as I thought, he's offside. It seemed for a moment as though the linesman wasn't going to flag, but he did. Gabbiadini saying he didn't hear the whistle, just in case the referee decided to produce the yellow card, which he hasn't.
I think Gabbiadini is right there. You never know. All sorts of sounds and all sorts of things go through your mind. I think a player's entitled to finish it off if he feels that he's got the chance.
Law lets it bounce over his head. He's got away with it for the moment. Good ball. Gabbiadini to Kavanagh. Into Mills. One back by Cowans, but danger here as Trollope goes through. A lot of home fans thought they might have had a penalty kick then, but I think the referee was right as Trollope went down. It was a pure reaction save.
They might well have done had he gone down first of all, but I think he went down as an afterthought. I mean, he really has got a fair chance of this ball. I think if he goes down there, you can see he runs 5 yards before falling.
Kavanagh very calm then. Rankins there again to win it back and find Kelly. One back by Trollope. Simpson. Mills. He's done well, Mills. Handball was the shout.
I think that was handball now, yes.
Penalty it is. The linesman flagged immediately, and the referee has pointed to the spot, and Derby have a penalty kick.
You can see that the ball's coming across the goal, and you'll find that I'm pretty certain that the ball does hit the hands here. Yeah, I think the linesman got a good view of it and decided that it was stopping a ball that was coming across into a very dangerous area.
Shirtliff is leading the Wolves protests, but they'll be in vain because referees never change their decisions. Shirtliff is going over, I think, to continue his protest towards the linesman, but now he's thought better of it, and it'll be Simpson taking the penalty any second.
It's a very difficult penalty to give. The linesman obviously gave it because he thought the ball was coming across into a dangerous area, and Law's clearly handled it. I don't know how you argue that.
Simpson with the penalty, and he scored! Derby are level. 10 minutes to half-time.
Well taken penalty off the post, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Well, it was a nice penalty taken under a lot of pressure. Well done, Paul Simpson.
Simpson's 8th goal of the season, 4 of them from the penalty spot, has brought Derby County level. Williams, he did brilliantly then. 3 Wolves players bearing down on him. He didn't do so brilliantly then, though, did he? Terrible ball. And he might be made to pay for it. Kelly here. Hits it in early to Bull. It's a great ball. Oh, my word, Steve Bull from inside the 6-yard box has blasted high into the stand. You would have put money on Steve Bull scoring then.
I think there's a problem with David Kelly, actually, but we'll look at the ball, chest it down beautifully, really, and you back Bully to score then. We've said it time and time again. Brilliant control by Stevie Bull into his path. You'd have said he was going to score.
Terrific header away by Shirtliff. Craig Short doing well at the other end. Harks. Gavidini's offside. Some ironic applause for the linesman who gave that, who hasn't endeared himself to the home supporters with that penalty. Goodman with a flick on Bull. For the second time in the first half, Steve Bull finds himself in a goal-scoring position and astonishingly doesn't score. And that, in fact, ends the action in the first half. The whistle went as the ball flashed wide, and I wonder how serious those 2 misses by Steve Bull might turn out to be. Don Goodman's goal giving Wolves the lead, and then that controversial penalty swatted home by Paul Simpson, bringing Derby County level. An excellent and even first half has ended Derby County 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Welcome back to the baseball ground where Wolves get us underway then in the second half. 1-1 the score. Wolves won 4-0 in the corresponding game here last season, with Steve Bull getting a hat-trick that day. And if things had worked out differently in the first half, Bull could have been 2/3 of the way to another hat-trick tonight. He'll be doubly determined, I think, to get on target in this second half after 2 disappointing misses by his standard. Trollope. Good ball on by Mills to Simpson. A deliberate handball by Law. He could be in big trouble here.
He's got to be off, unfortunately.
Brian Law's walked away, but I think retribution will follow here. He's been sent off once already this season, Law, and I fear for him that he's about to be shown the red card again. He slipped, was beaten, and deliberately put his hand on the ball. It's a yellow card. I think he's very lucky.
Well, I'm surprised that the referee, because this, I think, was a deliberate handball. And Simpson would have been totally through. Very surprised. with the referee's decision there, in view of the fact that it was Laws who gave away the penalty.
And Simpson, indeed, as you say, Jim, had a clear run on goal.
Totally clear run.
Pembridge curls the free kick just over, and Derby will feel aggrieved that they didn't get more out of that situation.
I think they will, because not only did Simpson have a clear run at goal, but it was only from 25 yards. So you can see where Simpson is in this particular position. He's heading down on goal, and he's got a clear run at goal right in the middle of it. Lucky not to be off law.
You could say he took the law into his own hands there.
I like it, Al, I like it. Wish I'd have thought of that.
He got away with it, though. And here's ball. And still ball. And Williams hooks it clear for a corner. Crowd still very unhappy about that incident at the other end. But Wolves can press home an advantage here. Cowans with the kick. Goodman getting up well, headed off the line, and it came back astonishingly straight to Russell Holt. Goodman has been so unlucky tonight, even though he scored once already. He could have been on a hat-trick now. Richards turning it forward. Cleared by Harks to Simpson. Oh, lovely back heeler. Harks over the head of Shirtley. Mills chasing. And finds Simpson. Gabbiadini. Oh, that's a good effort, and it's gone in! Gabbiadini has scored, a mistake by Mike Stowell. But they're not complaining, and Derby County from a goal down and a goal in front. Stowell beaten by not the hardest or fierce shot, most fierce shot you've seen from Gabbiadini, but it's found the net.
Strange goal this. The Wolves defence stayed up for Gabbiadini. He took it forward and just whacked it. If you look here, he holds the ball up, and really they've stood off of him. Give him a bit of space. Not the best hit shot, but he's taken advantage.
Goal number 12 this season for Derby's leading scorer, Marco Gabbiadini, and it gives them a 2-1 advantage now. Well, Graham Taylor's gone through the roller coaster of emotions here tonight already.
Well, he had to be in agony when he saw that ball at the post.
There by Wassell. Cowans loses out to Trollope. That's a good ball. Simpson is clear and onside, and should have scored perhaps. He'll feel so, I'm sure.
Great ball in by Mark Pembridge. Trollope. And really, Simpson buries these, doesn't he? On his favourite foot. Into the net.
Rankin doing well. 3 Derby players surrounding. He still gets the cross in, and Goodman hooked it on instinctively. Well, if anyone's likely to get Wolves back into the picture, it's him.
It is. He's had some good efforts at goal, and again, on another night, that goes the other side of the post. It's the best I've seen him play, Goodman. He's looked the part tonight.
Mills making it difficult again for the central defenders, but Cowans comes away with the ball. And Bull is onside. Kelly in the middle, Goodman arriving as well. Bull goes alone, and although it was almost fumbled by Holt, he did well to keep possession.
Yeah, lovely run by Bully. He brings the ball inside. Not a bad shot, obviously lacked pace.
Gabbiadini again with a little touch, and it's come through to Simpson. This time there's no mistake. mistake. Simpson second, Derby's third. How crucial that goal could be for Roy McFarland and Derby County.
Yeah, again, a nice move. Trollope nicks the ball through, and you can see the hesitancy in the Wolves' defence. Picked up by Simpson. No mistake this time. They're just a little bit hesitant at the back, and I think this is the difference between the two sides. Great finish by Simpson.
The mistake by Dean Richards, allowing Simpson in. And Derby are on fire in this second half, it has to be said. They've come out right from the off, up the pace of the game, and look really determined, and have a two-goal advantage now.
Well, don't they just, though? I mean, they're a different side.
Holt deals with a difficult ball well. Wolves have got to get something back quickly. And might out of this, but the header was a bit tame in the end by Kelly. Well, Graham Taylor knows that if Derby win this one, they'd go on to 64 points, just 4 points behind Wolves, and that would be tremendous news for the home side, a big blow to Wolves. And those first half misses could indeed prove to be serious for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
It could also mean that we might be watching the final of the playoffs here as well, the way things are going.
Well,
in a month or so's time, of course.
I think at the moment, Wolves would be delighted at the thought of taking 1 point out of this, a game they approached looking for all three.
Well, at the moment, you can't see it, can you?
It'll take some performance to get back now. But one goal can change things quickly as Cowans drives the free kick in. And the header! Oh, that could easily have been that goal as well. From almost underneath the crossbar. Kelly on the end of the Goodman header.
It's a super header. That's a brilliant header. And, oh, I don't quite know how he missed that.
Richard with the clearance. Harks. Foul on Cowans as he played it away. And the referee is...
That was good refereeing by the ref, because he allowed the ball to be played on to see if there was any advantage. There wasn't, and it was clearly a foul on Sid. There's a few Derby supporters whinging, but it was a very good decision indeed.
Goodman with a good header on. Pull is there. Couldn't quite play it forward. And it comes here to Richards. And he scored. And Dean Richards has indeed atoned for his earlier error when Simpson was allowed to score by getting his first ever goal for Wolves and giving them some hope. Now, with a quarter of an hour to go, they pulled it back to 3-2.
Oh, he takes it well as well. That's a well-struck goal. It's no more than Wolves deserve. They have been pumping hard. And that's a lovely goal.
Well, that's going to give us a terrific finale here, I'm sure. It's been a very good game anyway. But now, if Wolves can exert a bit of pressure, we could be in for a real finish. That's good play again from Gabbiadini, linking with Mills. Trollope doing well to win it, ahead of Bull, now short. Williams volleys the long ball forward, and it turns out to be a great ball to Gabbiadini. And he helps it forward to Kavanagh, and it breaks to Mills! It could have been a hero there, Lee Mills against his old side. That would surely have finished Wolves off.
Oh dear. Mills should have scored here, really, because it would have only done justice to a 60-yard fabulous ball by Paul Williams, and really Mills should have scored there.
5 goals in his 10 games. It should have been 6 in 11 there. Smith to Rankin. It's a good ball. Venus out on the left. And it goes to the danger area again. Bull getting up. Parks getting it clear, and then Trollope away from danger. And huge cheers as Derby force it out of play. They're edging towards stoppage time now. Derby holding on to their 3-2 lead. But Wolves press again. And the referee's given them a free kick for that challenge on Goodman. It's hard in the mouth time for Roy McFarland. Wolves will push everybody forward now for this kick, because we are moving into stoppage time as the referee blows the whistle for them to take it. Venus plays it in hard, and it's in! Richards has equalised in stoppage time. His second goal of the game, and that might do a lot to secure him a contract and keep Wolves very much in the promotion picture. What a match he's had. A mistake to give away a goal, and he scored two since.
We're never going to get anything as dramatic as this again this season, are we? What a wonderful finish to a great game of football.
Well, they got him on loan for his defensive qualities. He's got them out of trouble tonight with 2 goals. Now, with 2 minutes and more of stoppage time played, Wolves have got a problem. Derby have got a free kick.
I still think there's another minute in this game, Al. Could be 4 all.
Craig Short's gone forward, blood streaming down his face. And Pembridge looks for him. And Wolves pick it away, Jamie Smith. And that's it, it's all over. A dramatic night has ended in dramatic fashion with a late equaliser for Wolves. And the 2 teams have to share the points. And I think on balance of play, that is the right result. Although Derby so close to a win will obviously not agree. 2 goals for Simpson, 2 goals for Dean Richards of Wolves. Derby looked as though they were going to win it. Wolves certainly had enough chances in the game to have won it themselves. And that is why I think, really, the final scoreline does justice to the performance of both sides. And I wonder whether they'll both be unhappy in a way with the fact that they've only got a point out of it. The final score at the baseball ground in a tremendous game of football: Derby County 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3.